Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Theodore here, and today I am using my old Canon G7X. No, I did not sell it. All I did was actually just give it to my niece, and as soon as I got rid of the Sony RX100 Mark 7, I asked for this one back, and luckily she wasn't using it. So yeah, I have my Canon G7X Mark II again. I don't plan on really buying the G7X Mark III. I probably want to buy a mirrorless Canon camera like the M6 or the M5. So yeah, but for now I am still gonna use my G7X Mark II. Guys, I just love this camera. It never fails. It doesn't get hot, and it just records when I want it to, and I don't have to think so much about it. And yeah, it gets the job done on a timely manner, and that's what I really love about this camera. Today is not anything about this camera. It is, well, from the title you guys could probably tell already, I'm going to show you guys how to put film in Lomography cameras. Now I only have 4 Lomography cameras. First off, I have the Lomo Sprocket Rocket. Sprocket Rocket. You guys know what these pictures look like already. So yeah, that one. This one is incredibly hard to use if you don't know how to use it. I even read the instruction manual. It doesn't really help, okay? Like, all of you guys telling me how to like read the instruction manual, like, guys, I try reading it, but it just makes literally no sense. So you just have to play around with this camera. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how it works and stuff. The Lomo Colorsplash, this one has really fun filters. You guys saw this one in my vlog to New York. Yes, this one. This one we have is the Diana Mini. I need to make another video about this camera. I don't think I ever showed you guys a pictures or videos of me playing with this camera. So yes. Or the last one that we have is the Lomo Fisheye. Okay, this guy is incredible. Okay, I thought this was just like a fisheye camera, ooh, just kind of distorted and stuff, but no, this is ridiculous. This is a good camera, guys. Love this camera. And the only battery it uses is for the flash, and if you don't need a flash, then just go out and shoot pictures without flash. But I highly recommend flash with this guy though. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Alrighty guys, let go. Okay, so for this camera, it's actually quite an easy camera to do. So all you do is just put your film in, pull it over, make sure it's attached to these little latches, and then just put it in like that and close it. I like to have this out because, okay, watch. So it's right now it's on E, but I want to make it move to the next, to the number 1, because that is when I'm on my first exposure. So Right now I'm on the little dot, the little dot. So in order for it to go to the next exposure, because it won't let me go anymore, I have to take a fake picture, and then now I am on my first exposure. And this right here, I can spin it as much as I want as long as this button is not pushed down. So as soon as I push on this button, the film will be stuck onto the thing again, and I will be able to wind it back again. So how you wind it back is, let me just do a couple more exposures. Alright, hold on. Right now, I can't move it. I can't rewind it, right? But as soon as I push this button, but I have to keep on holding it. So as soon as I hold this, it'll let me wind it. So that's done. I mean, it could go up to this much and that would be okay because this was already out, so it's already been exposed. Yep. Done with this camera. Okay, the Twilight Blue Diana Mini. This one shoots 35mm film. I really like this camera. It's really nice and compact, and it is definitely a conversation starter. In order to open it, you push this, and it'll loosen up everything like that. Okay. Put the film in like this. Oh, it's a little too much for that one. Okay, so we put the film in already. And now you just put this in like this. Okay, you can tell that it's latched on. Close it. Okay, once it's on, you gotta make sure you gotta turn this though so it fits into the little hole of your film. And once it's in, you just lock it in. And once you do, you can tell it's locked in. It's tight on the top. And now, all you do, wind it. And then your shutter button is in the front right here. Okay, now I am on my first exposure. That was fast, huh? Because that dot indicates that it's on number 1 right now. 1 or 2, I can't really tell, but yeah, I'm on my first exposure right now. Flash is really fun. I really don't need this part. I can just take this out and stick it like this. So it's a bit shorter. But I like to keep everything together. Essentially, I can use this flash on any hot shoe. Like the slash on the Sprocket Rocket would also work. How you take the film out is by, I'm just gonna show you guys. And as you can see, I'm like on my 7th exposure or something, or 6th or 5th or something like that right now. And what I do is I have to push onto this button so it'll loosen up the film, and then I just rewind it. That should be it. I can open it now. Voila! And you can just tell when it's a little loose. You can roll the film in until this is really loose, and that's when you know your film is all the way into the canister. I can't put this film all the way into the canister because this is my testing film, and if I put it all the way into the canister, I can't pull it back out. So yeah, that is this camera. And last but not least, the Sprocket Rocket. How you open it is by pushing these two guys out like this. Voila. If you want the Sprocket Rocket, you have a choice of leaving this on. Okay, so this actually says up, so you need to put this up. like this, like that. So by having, if you have this, it'll just be a normal panoramic picture. So, see, it covers the sprocket holes. This is the sprocket hole. Okay, so what you do is, you see that line? None of the other cameras, none of this, like not this one, not this one, not this one, not even this one, had that hole. But this one does. So what you do is you put it into that hole and you let it, you let the one of these little things latch onto this little thingy inside, and it'll just pull your film right through. See, like this. See, that's one way of having it. Now this again is the adapter for not having sprocket holes. So, but this is called the Lomo Sprocket Rocket. So what you want to have is the sprockets, right? So if you take this out and you just have it like this, your pictures will come out having sprockets, like the little holes in your pictures. So all you gotta do is go like this, like that. Voila, that's good. And then you close it. Now this camera is a little bit hard to use, I have to admit. Like that, and once you have this in, just push it down. Now you just wind your film. So right now it is on E, okay? And what you want to have it do is wind it until you see a dot on this side. Okay, this side. When you see the dot, can you guys see the dot? I'm seeing it approach. See, the dot is right here. You are on your first exposure, and then when you do that, you just take a picture. And you can take as many pictures as you want with this camera. You can have as many exposures as you want, and you don't have to even move it to the next exposure until you want to move it to the next exposure. It'll just keep taking photos, right? That is only if you have it on this, the N mode. But when you have it on the B mode, when you switch it over to the B mode, this is bulb mode. So when you push down the shutter, listen to it, the shutter will open until you release this. So this N means single shots, and the B means bulb, okay? And this is single. And when you're done taking a picture, you just have to move, you just have to wind it again. See, that little white dot is gone. Just keep winding it. Wind it, wind it, wind it, wind it. See? And now that little white dot is back. Now you are on your first exposure. The previous one was just the dot one, so it's the one next to the E. But sometimes I take pictures with the dot one too, and sometimes the pictures come out pretty cool. And now how I rewind the film is by going like this. I just follow the arrow. And I just keep on winding it until it feels pretty light. I think I heard it. I think I heard it rewind it back. Great. My film is rewinded back. You just pull onto this, and then you pull your film out. Perfecto. Alrighty guys, I hope that you guys found this video helpful and informative. And here, guys, I want to show you guys somebody. Winnie. Winnie does not know his name yet. But yes, I had just adopted a dog. I adopted him a week and 2 days ago. The reason why I adopted a dog is because, guys, there's so many dogs in animal shelters, and I just don't feel right about buying another dog. So I decided to adopt a dog at the animal shelter. And the reason why, I'm good with just Jack, but I feel like Jack needs a companion and somebody to steal his food with him. Otherwise he will not eat. Like literally every time I feed him, I have to fight for it with him. Like, oh Jack, I'm gonna eat it. Otherwise he will not eat it. So I find that now that we have Winnie, Jack eats a little bit more because he's like, oh my gosh, if I don't eat, this other dog that I have no idea about is gonna eat my food. So yeah, we decided to adopt him. Winnie, come here. Winnie, come here. This is Winnie. Winnie as in like Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh in Winnie the Pooh in Winnie the Pooh Bear in Winnie the Pooh, gosh, is a boy. So I find that naming Winnie, who is a boy, is appropriate. Although Winnie does sound like a girl name, but yeah, Winnie is a cute boy name too, I think. But Winnie is a 6-year-old miniature poodle. Well, we don't really know how old he is. We think he's 6. His rabies papers say 2. I don't know. I really don't know how old this guy is. That doesn't even matter. He's a good boy. I like him. He's been really obedient. He listens very well. Like if he's scratching on the sofa and I'm like, Winnie, he'll be like, what? And I'll be like, no, you can't do that. And for now, he can only understand English. Winnie, look, look. Okay. For now, he can only understand English, whereas Jack and Sammy both understand Vietnamese, which is crazy. Like, they understand everything, a whole dialogue. I can have a whole conversation with Jack and Sammy, and they will understand, and they will give me a look, they will give me a sound, they will bark at me, everything. Jackie, Jackie, hi. Yeah, Jack is kind of okay with this guy so far. He doesn't quite like him yet. So if Winnie is on the bed, Jack will not be on the same bed with Winnie. So yeah. Whereas when Sammy was on the bed, Jack would be laying right next to Sammy, like butt to butt, foot to foot, head to head, everything. Yeah, but for now, he doesn't really like Winnie. Actually, last week, Jack was outside playing and he barged into the house. And for some reason at that time, Winnie pushed me back and licked my face. And Jack came in seeing that and he was just like, are you kidding me? I can't believe you just cheated on me with this new dog. And I felt so bad. I felt like I cheated on a boyfriend, a significant other. I don't know. I just felt like I cheated on Jack, okay? And he was like, and he started barking at me. He's like, woo, 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 like the miniature schnauzer bark. He's like, woo, 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 woo. And he started looking at me, and he won't look, like, he won't even look at me. I kept saying, Jack, Jack, Jack. He'll just be like, no, don't talk to me. You just cheated on me with this new dog. I can't talk to you. Guys. Yeah. But anyways, I feel like they'll get along pretty soon. Winnie is a good boy. Did I already say that? Yeah. You're a good boy. Okay, say bye. Okay. Alrighty, everybody. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. And if you guys did, please do give a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Say bye. Bye. Okay. Bye.